I was just walking here and just noticed my arms are looking like juicy, bro. Legit, like my frame. I don't know. Right now you can't see, but the V taper is doing good. I don't know. My physique is looking like sick, so that's nice. Just coming from a like social situation, so it went really nice for me because this pants annoying me. 1 second. Yeah. So just came back from a social situation and well like I noticed a few things like nowadays because I know about like body posture and like social communication skills and stuff like that. I've like started like paying attention to the finer details, how people sit themselves, how they present, how they talk and how they express themselves. So like I became laser focused at these things. So I'll just look at them and analyze their like how they are sitting and I'll judge that person on like their how they are presenting themselves. So then there was this another guy who was in 10th grade, my age, 11th. I mean, I'm 11, but my brain doesn't comprehend that. So then I was talking to all my relatives, being like very social, strong, firm handshake, and like talking like I was masculine and I had a presence in the room. And well, this so then the I was talking to the family of this other guy who's my age. I forgot his name. Didn't pay attention. I'll act like I'm super present, but then like half of the thing they say I don't like listen to. Lol. Don't tell them. So then the other guy, he's like legit reminded of me, like few a year back. If I go to a social situation, I do not know what to do. So then I like from like interacting with everybody around me, I'll recluse myself into a bubble and use my phone and like bad posture all and be like yeah scroll and not even pay attention to like anything that's going around me. It's like looking back, I'm just like, what the fuck was that? You have the opportunity to interact with people, but then you're just like same thing, that other guy. So then like I made small talk with him. I was like, hey bro, what's your age? He's like, I asked him a question and then he replied to that. He was like, oh yeah, I'm 15. I'm in this school. Like after I asked him something, and then like he's like, what is it? By the way, I'm sitting. My posture is like back straight, shoulders back. So like pretty confident posture, and I'm leaning towards him. So like showing interest in whatever he's doing, and I was like, so what are you doing? Like how's life like that? And then he's like, when I came towards him, like lean, not in a creepy way, like slightly. So then I noticed like he like brought his shoulders closer together. He was like this with his phone. No, he doesn't have a phone, but you could see he uses a lot of devices because his posture was like this. Not making fun of him, but then like these are the like things I noticed. And then like there was no like sense of like him in the room. If you were like not paying attention to him, he could easily disappear away from the conversation. So then, like, he legit, I was me a year ago before I was confident, and I talked to his parents. I was like, nice to meet you, I'm Aditya, and like, blah, 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 blah. And like, I always kept firm eye contact and all the basics of social communication skills. And like, I talked firmly and everything. And then this part stuck out to me. That guy's mom, she looked at me and she was like, to him, look at him, he is being very like social and you need to try replicating that. That's what I heard like a year back. And then my one of my aunts said that he was exactly like this guy a year back. So then what changed? I learned about social skills. I made my own accomplishments which made me confident in myself. You get me? I got a good physique, everything. So then that made me have like higher self-respect. And because of that, I demanded better like respect from others and like I presented myself more confidently all. So then like I really enjoyed the time there first thing. And second thing, I'm not shitting on that guy. I'm just like it's like reminded me of me a year back. So then I was like kind of sad and disappointed, and I was like, "You're not gonna be my friend because like you're not the type of person I vibe with." Because like I could fix him, but then he needs to go through his own problems and then like find out who he is. Like even you might be like somewhat like socially in a social situation, you feel like coming like into yourself. That shows a lack of confidence from yourself and self-respect. Because if you look at yourself highly, you'll automatically be more confident and be like, oh yeah, what is your problem, bitch? So then to that I say like do stuff that makes you proud of yourself, make accomplishments, do set out tasks and do those tasks. So then that makes you more masculine. I read in the book The Way of the Superior Man. Most masculine thing a person can do is set the goals and achieve those goals, or it's not even achieving the goals, it's the pursuit of the goals that's masculine. So the masculinity comes from the pursuit of the goals. So then I set a lot of goals from last year, and from this year I achieved a few of them, and I'm making great strides towards the goals, other goals. So that makes me see myself really highly, and that emanates from my character. And then they say my relatives are like noticed, and they were like, "You changed a lot." I'm like, "Yeah, I changed a lot because I started self improvement." I start seeing myself differently. I first saw myself differently, and then after that, that made me different, and others also started seeing me differently. A year back, I was that shy, quiet kid like this guy with bad neck posture, everything, and then I recluse myself because, like, if you use video games, your posture will become like that. That's why I talked about in the video of viewing, like, strengthen your neck and back. That's it. Legit, like, I'm just feeling like highly of myself. I want to record this video before that feeling went away. So, yeah. Like, okay, how can I like provide value to you? I'm pretty sure even you're like that guy in a social situation. You like come to yourself. Well, I tell you to like slowly first make new friends. Go push yourself. You push your limits by like just like put this thing called progressive overload in the gym where you like push yourself a little bit each week. It's like that you need to like push yourself a little bit socially each week. That's how you improve there. So then you each week try making more like conversation, like smiling at a stranger. That's what I use now, like do in my runs. I'll go like nod at my head to a stranger, smile at them or something. And that's like instantly you get in a flow state where you'll be like, oh yeah, we made eye contact and like smiled at each other. It makes you feel good because we are social creatures, right? We're supposed to be social. Most people, like many people who are depressed, they are also like incline themselves and that they don't go out. They're like in their crusty video gaming chair like all day, not making any social interaction all. Legit, my mood and my mental health improved so much when I started going out and being socializing. So generally, like, I don't know, I make another video about how I made videos about social skills, but I'll tell you like little more like clearly how to improve them maybe in the next video or something. Just remind me, okay? Bye. I'm just like feeling pretty good today, like at the end of the day. So yeah, it's like I felt masculine because of the way I presented myself, and I looked at somebody who's like social hierarchy. Oh my god, I sound like a douchebag, but yeah, it's like some like milestone where you can be proud of yourself because you see the progress you're making and see a person who's behind in that journey. So then you're ahead of that person in that journey, and that makes you feel proud of yourself. So then I want you to experience that, and in your own journey, you see somebody you need to get good at something so you can like feel this. It like feels amazing to make like brings up. I didn't brings anybody down. I treated him like really nicely, but then internally I'm like, oh my god, what a Jeffrey. I'm just feeling great right now. So yeah.